guys, today I will be doing a tag, and I have not done a tag in a very long time. Today's tag is called the teaching tag, and it was created by a couple of teachers who also have YouTube channels, and I'm very excited to say that I'm doing a collaboration today. It's also a giveaway. The collaboration is actually a video hop with 4 other teachers who make videos here on YouTube, and those teachers are Miss Tia Renee, a classroom diva, my teacher voice, and Too Cool for middle school. And I watch these ladies' channels, and I love watching other teachers because I get different perspectives from other teachers and how they're doing things in their classroom, and we kind of bounce ideas off each other, so it's really fun. So I hope you enjoy this video. I am going to be answering questions, and I have not looked at these questions yet, so I hope I don't ramble. Before having a classroom of my own, I was a teacher's aide. I started working in the school in 2009, and at that time I was a kindergarten paraprofessional, so I pulled students to help them with reading and math, and I did that for a year and a half, and then I moved on to be a teacher's aide, and I did it at another school for kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, and 5th grades. After that, I just subbed, and I tried subbing in different grade levels. I tried subbing in elementary, middle school, and high school. High school was the worst for me, and then middle school was a very close second, and so I felt that my heart was in elementary school. So after having my son and graduating from college with my bachelor's in 2014, I started teaching, and I was hired as a 4th grade English, language arts, reading, and social studies teacher. So I did that for about a half a year. Then I moved to 5th grade math science, and I have my bachelor's in early childhood education all the way through 6th grade. So I'm kind of thinking about getting a master's. I'm really on the fence about that. I do want to do some leadership things, not necessarily assistant principal kind of thing. I would love to mentor other teachers. And I think I also kind of want to do some behavior management kind of things. Now I currently teach 5th grade all day math in Houston, Texas. Our school mascot are the Wildcats. So I teach 4 classes, and there's been a whole lot of shuffling around as far as students, so I can't really remember how many students I have in each class. I know at the beginning of the year it was like 28, 24, 22, and 22, I think. So right now the class sizes average from like 21 to 24 students in each class. My ideal classroom would probably be about 16 students. That way I can have 4 even small group rotations of 4 students. Everyone would have a partner when we do partner work. The groups would be nice and small. I would be able to reach each student, and I just think 16 would be a really good number. What is it called? Oof. I think at the moment my favorite drink from Starbucks is just a chocolate coffee, a cafe mocha. I feel like earlier this year and last year I was stuck on a Pike Place roast with a shot of vanilla, and then for a while I really wanted like a caramel frappuccino. Favorite online resource would be something that I use. It's more of an app, and it's the Remind app. I really love it because I'm able to talk to parents like in an instant. It allows me to be able to communicate with parents right away, and they get a text message to their phone. I also love Google Voice because I use that, and I'm able to give my phone number out to parents, and they don't have my personal phone number. So I really like that. So I love Google Voice, and I like the Remind app as well. My perfect classroom would start off with behavior, because if your children are not behaving, then no teaching can go on. So I love the flexible seating that I have in my classroom this year. The students seem to enjoy it. I've had to tweak it a little bit and take some seating options away, but I really like the flexible seating. I like for students to be able to choose where they would like to sit, and I feel like for the most part, a lot of my students have realized they want to be successful in my class, and so they make really good decisions as far as where they should sit to be able to learn the best. Sometimes I'll assign students up close to me when I know that the student really wants to sit there but is too shy to pick that seat, and so I'll kind of be like, yeah, you sit right here, and so they'll kind of like give me the eye like, okay, thank you. I would love a classroom where behavior is in check. Students are really willing to learn, like they're ready, they're at school to learn, where they go home and they review their notes and come back to school prepared to learn some more. I would love for all the students to be engaged and motivated and participating, and voice levels are at like a level 1 or 2. That means like indoor, if we're having a small group discussion, like only the people in your group can hear you. Respect is something that I demand and I also give. So students and teachers would be both respectful towards each other, and just a lot of fun learning would be happening. My favorite part of teaching is when I see a child and the child has that aha moment, like when I know the child gets it and they're like, oh, and like I see the light bulb go off like that. That's an amazing feeling, especially when students are working really hard and then they get it and then they realize they really can do something and they're even more intelligent than they thought they really were. Like, that is amazing. I also love when previous students come back and see me. The students I come in contact with, they have to get to the point where they have to realize they are the ones who have to make their lives better for themselves. Like, they can't expect anyone else to live their lives for them. And so when I'm able to see my students and they come back and tell me all the good things that they're doing, that really warms my heart, because I know that they're not in jail. I know that they're still alive. And I know that they're still trying. So when they come back and tell me good things about what they're doing, that really means a lot to me. So building relationships is really important to me. And so when I see the students continuing to do better, I think that that's the best part for me. My least favorite part about teaching is all the paperwork that we're required to do, and all the people, like all the expectations that we have as teachers. If I could just go in a classroom and just teach all day, I would love it. But there are so many different things that are put in place that we have to follow, and then we have, the administration, and then we have the district, and then we have parents, and just all these things that we have to take care of in addition to just teaching. That is my least favorite part. I also don't like the fact that I am a perfectionist, and I've always worked with customer service. And so if my customer is not being successful, I feel like it's something that I've done wrong. And so something about teaching is that I can give the information, but the students are the ones who have to take that information and use it and be able to thrive and flourish. And so it's very, very frustrating when I put my all and 150% into everything to receive 10%. When students are not giving full effort, that is horrible to me, because I feel like I've done all of this and then you haven't held up to your end of the bargain, but then I feel like I'm doing something wrong because you're not holding up to your end of the bargain. And so that is very frustrating to me. A new teacher or someone who wants to be a teacher, I would say really make sure that this is what you want to do, because there are quite a few people who just become teachers because they want the days off and they want the summers off and all of that. But honestly, I'm still working during the summer. Like, there's different professional developments and trainings that I go to throughout the summer. And I'm always also reflecting on the previous year and thinking about how I can make the upcoming year better. So summers are nice to have off, but it's not enough to where that should be the only reason why you become a teacher. It really does take special people to be teachers. when I see people who I can tell really don't love their job, it's almost like, will you please go somewhere else, because you're making it hard for all the good teachers out there. So I would say that if your passion is not in teaching and you really don't want to make a difference in children's lives, then please pick another career. However, if this is what you want to do, then get some rest now before you get hired, because you are going to be so drained. It's so rewarding when you see the amazing students that you have really get it, but just understand that teaching is a really, really tough job. You really have to have thick skin. You have to be organized. You have to set your expectations up right off the bat and make sure that you hold every single student accountable for your expectations. Once you slack off and allow one student to not do exactly what you've expected them to do, the other students will see that, and then you're going to be in a really hard place. My biggest thing is classroom management. Students need to be respectful. No matter how old or how young you are, you have to demand respect. You have to give respect, and you have to make sure that you follow through with whatever you say you're going to do. So it's very, very much like parenting. Make sure to take time out for yourself and your family, because at the end of the day, your family, your health, your well-being is more important than the students that you teach. So if you don't take care of yourself, then you won't be around for your family, and then the students, won't be able to have you as their amazing teacher. Just be you. You cannot copy someone else's teaching style. You have to figure out your best teaching style, what makes you the teacher you are, and go with that. Any aspiring teachers out there, I really wish you the best, and I hope that my video helped you and gave you some ideas of what to expect in the future. As I mentioned before, I'm collaborating with 4 other teachers. This collaboration allows you the opportunity to discover other amazing teachers and to get to learn a little bit more about them in their channels. So I hope that you are enjoying this hop video. Make sure that you continue to hop through all the other videos and watch the other teachers that are in this collab. At the very end of this series, as you're hopping through to the 5th and final video, you have an opportunity to win some items in a giveaway. The items that you have an opportunity to win are a Teacher Pay Teacher gift card and some resources from teachers, of course. In order to win the giveaway, you have to hop to each of the 5 videos, watch them, make sure you subscribe to all 5 channels, and then at the very end, the very last video, you're going to comment "Enter me" in the comment section. The giveaway ends on January 4th, so once you are done watching this video, make sure you click at the link at the top of my description box down there so that you're able to hop and watch the next video in this collaboration. So as I said before, I wish you all the best. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope it helps some of you out. Bye.